Well, a very good morning from Cosmic Digs. The sun is shining. Now, I think my time on this field is coming to an end for this season. There's mucky stuff that's just been spread on, but I'm going to give it one last try. And I've just come across the signal. I've only been here a few minutes, and it's quite nice. It is a button, I think. Actually, no, I'll take that back. It's not a button. I saw a little stump on the back, but it's not. Not sure what it is. Rang up a 72. Got to clean it up. Post a find of it later. But that's nice. I don't know what it is. Just I don't think it's a button anyway. No. Some kind of design on it. Oh, got my new finds box. Courtesy of Walls Detecting, which is lovely. Very happy with that. So it's just, I know it's been ploughed, but it's always good practice to fill in. And away we go. So I'm using Choco again, but I have just downloaded the new firmware 4.1. So the version of Choco, I've modified it yet again. 5 tones, and it is taking account of the morphing. And the morphing, I mean, that was the first try there, and it told me, the sound, I could just make out the morphing, and I was guessing it was about 4 or 5 inches down. It was 6 inches down. So, ooh, what's that? It's 49. Could be just some bit of scrap tin. No, I can hear a yucky grunt with it, so I'm going to ignore that one. But well, lovely morning. Cold, it's only about 3-4 degrees, but when the sun's shining, barely any wind, we're happy with that. So we'll carry on and see what we can find in a bit. Bye for now. Well, I've got an interesting one here. Just get the angle right. A very interesting sound. Listen to that. So I don't think it's very deep. It's ringing up an 80. Probably rubbish. It's a bit deeper than I thought. It's more than a couple of inches. Alright, let's see if we got it this time. Well, it was out. Alright, let's get the pointer. I think it's a musket ball. It is, it's a musket ball. Interesting. Right, so I've got a button, well, question mark over the button, and we got a musket ball. That's not too bad. Not getting any false signals, so happy with the modifications we've made with 4.1. But yeah, that'll do. See you later. Right, we're going to go for a live dig. Got a signal here. Sounds fairly clean at 86, quite a solid 86. And the graph looks quite nice as well. So we'll and about there. Don't think it's too deep, maybe 6 inches down, maybe. Oh. Right, see if we've got it. Yes, we have. And it's within the first 4 inches, so we'll partially fill the hole in. And we're going to kneel down for this. So we'll just put the camera like that, and then we'll not in there. Oh, maybe it was. Yes, it was in there, sorry. Yep, it's in there. Break that up. Not in there. Ho 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 ho. I can see that. It's a lovely little washer. Just got a bit of a gold glint to it, starting off with. Enough to get the heart racing, but it's aluminium. That's why it was ringing up quite nice. Still, it was a nice solid signal. Very happy with the changes I've made. I've been doing comparisons against Choco and Deep HC, because Deep HC I think is a cracking program, and I've got to admit it's actually coming up louder. So I think I might have cracked the depth with Choco now. Right, onwards we go. See you in a bit. Right, another live dig coming up. Just get this right. A nice 62, and on the graph, bit of a hockey stick, but it looks nice. And I've got a bit of morphing, so I'm reckoning this is around about 4 inches down. So we shall have a look. Nice big worm. And it's in there. I'll just check, kick that back in. Right, let's get the sun right. So I'll break a piece off. Not in there. Definitely in there. Not in there. That's just my hook. Not in there. Still with me. Still there. Oh, I can see something. No, maybe not. I can now. It's nice and round. It's a coin, but it might be modern. It is modern. There's a late Queen. It's a 10p. No wonder it was a belting signal. There you go, 10p. Always nice to get a coin, no matter how old. Right, on we go. I've just taken a break. Been out an hour and a half now, and obviously looking at this dip here, I've looked on the LiDAR. There's nothing super duper that is immediately obvious, but it's always nice just going in furrows like this just to see if anything has washed down over the ages. It's an area of the field I haven't done that much with, so it's relatively new territory for me. So I'll just have a drink and I shall nosy on. But hey, we've been lucky with the weather. I'm on a new microphone. The DJI 2 kept losing wireless, so I'm hoping this one picks up the audio okay. I'll only find out when I get back. Wind is coming up a little bit as well now, so hopefully I'm not picking up too much wind noise. Right, see you in a bit. Got another one here. Hope the mic is picking it up. Fairly localised. Ringing up an 83. Not sure the depth. I think it's about 6 inches down, but it might be a bit more. I'm not sure, because I'm not getting the morphing on this one. So I've gone down about 6 inches there. Yeah, still in the hole. Could just be a bit of iron or a big piece of lead, because I've had a big piece of lead so far. Weighs about half a pound. And there's a piece of lead just falling out my pocket. Right, let's see if I'm out now. I am. I think. I'm not sure with this. Let's go different angles. Seems to be in this direction. So let's put the pointer on. That was close to the surface, unless this is a second target. Come on, where are you? You were there a second ago. Nice strong signal. All of a sudden it just disappears. And there it is. Look at that, just a slither. A slither of... it could be aluminium. Never mind, I'll put that there out of the way. I'm still not 100% certain if that was it. Perhaps it was. Yep, I think it was. Never mind. Just goes to show that was literally a couple of inches below the surface, and the morphing didn't actually kick in there, which is very strange. Right, I've gone over it again. Nothing. Alright, we'll keep walking. We'll keep reviewing. Very obvious iron there. More iron. Sensitivity, I'm running 97. Oh, that's iron. Sounds like a good signal there, but you can hear the chopping. If I go over to the graph, yeah, the graph is absolutely all over the place. So I'm in the dip at the moment, and there is quite a lot of iron and scrap. I've not had anything decent from this area. In total I've got that possible button, 2 musket balls now, a 10p coin, and a lot of fresh air. It's coming out of this dip now, it's lovely and quiet. Right, we'll pause the video, come back later. Right, another live one. $67. And there's a bit of morphing as well, so hopefully, tempting fate, might even come out in a single spadeful. And it did, and it's in that big one. Let's just chuck the other stuff back in the hole. It seems to be in that first third, so maybe it shouldn't be in that, might be in that, which it is. Don't think it's in that, nope. Oh, that's not it, is it? No, that's a stone. Not in that. It is in that. The great reveal. Oh. So it's in this somewhere. I dropped it. Don't believe it. No. Oh yes. There it is. It's a button, I think. Looks like the cap of a button. Put the camera about right. It doesn't go all the way through. Yeah, it is. It's the cap off a button. Okie doke. On to it next. Well, it could just be scrap, but it could also be a absolutely blank hammered, but I'm leaning towards the scrap Let's just see if I can clean it up a little bit more. I can't see any detail on it. It's very, very thin. I'm going to have to get it back home under the magnifying glass. So the big question mark with that at the moment. Rang up lovely, it was a 62. Lovely clean signal, but it could just be rubbish. Don't know. We'll have a look when we get back. Right, well, I've had a couple of nice finds. The first one is this one, which is in bronze, and it's almost like the tail end of a broken toy cannon. I really don't know. Give it a good clean up later. It's definitely not a knob of something. It's yeah, don't know. Other one just had a nice coin. Not sure what it is yet. It's fairly toasted, but I should be able to clean it up and get some ID on it. And around this area there's been absolutely tons of lead, which is always a good indicator. A bit of tin scrap as well, but yeah, lots of lead. So anyway, we shall carry on. Wind is getting up a bit more and there's a little bit of rain in the air, but we'll carry on as much as we can because I'm enjoying it. Bye for now. Right, we've moved from the cabbages and we're heading out to a different field. Well, this is a planted field, so I'm not digging on this, but I am going to follow the tracks of the tractor where it's not planted, and if anything comes up in the tracks I'll have a look at it, but it wouldn't be fair to dig the crops at all. Still a lovely morning. I reckon it's going to get to 11 today. Yeah, that's balmy. As long as the rain holds off, although the ground is solid. It's easy to get the spade in, but not as easy to get the spade back out. So as mentioned earlier, I'm using a new version of Choco, and I've been very happy with it. Ooh. No, it's just iron. It just ran quite high. The morphing really does help with depth. I can tell instantly whether it's an inch down, 6 inches down, or even a foot down. It really is obvious. I've not played about with any of the other settings on the new audio. Again, iron. But hey, it's nice to get out. Nice to get out and not had very much so far. But one of the good things with this new program, it stops you from digging rubbish. Yeah, that's interesting. That's right on the edge, ringing a 77. Just move so you can see the graph. Lovely diagonal. Yeah, let's just narrow it down. Oh, not sure if that's a Swede. Well, it's definitely in there, and I'm not sure if you can hear the morphing. In fact, I can see it. It's right on the edge. I'd love it to be an arrowhead, but it's a broken fork. Almost with a middle finger, isn't it? Typical. Is that what the ground has to offer to me today? A middle finger. Excellent. Right, I shall fill this hole in. Always fill the holes in. It shows the farmer you care. Right, almost again. See you in a bit. It's looking a bit foreboding, isn't it? Those look like rain clouds, so I might have to make a slow but quick stroll back. I know I'm facing into the wind. I'm just going to turn around. I just had an interesting find. This, not sure what it is, but it is shaped. It's quite heavy. Not a clue. Couple of buttons, couple of musket balls, 10p piece, a question mark broken hammered, but I think that's just wishing a bit too hard. But I think looking at that, I better start walking back. It's a good 20 minutes. Alright, bye for now from Cosmic Digs, and good luck wherever you are. I'm out with waltz detecting tomorrow. Lovely group. Well, off the field, got the items cleaned up a little bit. This I'm still not sure of. It's got a lot of weight to it, made out of bronze. Quite a shape to it as well. I'd love it to be a spearhead, but I don't think it's going to be that. But I shall show the group tomorrow, waltz detecting, and we'll hopefully get a better idea. The coin was Charles II 1673, silver coin, but very, very hammered as in toasted. But can't really do much with that. One bit of metal I brought off. Didn't think much of it at first, had a bit of shape. Showed it to a few friends, they called me a few names, but it turns out it's an Anglo Saxon brooch. First bit of Anglo Saxon I've had. Absolutely delighted. That doesn't even come close. I'm absolutely ecstatic with this. All found with Choco. I'm running it on 4.1, and I'm told that 4.1 is bugged, so there's going to be another revamp of that. That's for the XP Deus II, but works fine with me. I've got no issues. Right, that's it for today. Good luck if you're out yourselves. I'll put this at the tail end of the video. All the very best from Cosmic Digs. Back soon.